Hello everyone, and welcome to another unboxing from Always Play Blue. Today we're going to take a look at recent Kickstarter arrival MANTIS FALLS, a 2 to 3 player hidden traitor game designed by Adrian Gerhard and published by Distant Rabbit Games. This was a really interesting Kickstarter when I first saw it. It takes the hidden traitor mechanic, like something from Dead of Winter, where one of you may or may not be out to get the other. And in that game, it's sort of one against a higher player count, whereas this can be just two of you. So you're a witness trying to escape town. You've seen something, and the other person could also be a witness and could be just as scared as you, or they could be the assassin out to kill you. And I think that's a fantastic idea for a game. The artwork in this game is just beautiful. You see that they've done a map of the town on the inside of the lid, and you can already see the inside of the base of the box is also they've done with some nice design there. They decided, because this game is sort of traitor mechanic and hidden information, that they wanted to protect the cards. So to compensate for the delay, I believe, they chucked in 2 packs of sleeves. They're the thinner sleeve king sleeves to protect all the cards in the game. Like 2 packs covers every single card in the game, and that's fantastic. Here we have the manual. You can see the components there. Again, the sort of noir style carries throughout all of the cards and the documentation. That's a really thick manual, quite dense, but they've got a quick reference in the back, which is useful. I do like those. And then we've got another booklet, Action Card Compendium. Okay, covers. Okay, so there's. Oh, that's nice, because it looks like it breaks down each of the different types of action cards, I guess. So there's an explanation, so you don't have to just go by what's on the card itself if it's not quite clear. I mean, obviously you'll pick that up after a few plays, but that's a really nice touch as well, an extra booklet there. And then we have, here we go. So these are the live trackers, and in the game, in the standard game, they're just like cards, like the rest of the cards you can see underneath. I don't know what this is. It's their logo. Okay, maybe it's just, I have to look up, see what that is. That's a nice little thing. But yeah, so these were done as a stretch guide, I believe, and they're a really nice quality of wood. And you can see they're kind of like etched with the trackers and each of the 3 different characters you play. They're really nice and light, but yeah, they feel really good. And then these are the markers you would use on those wooden trackers, or if you want to use the cards as well. So you can have up to 3 players, so you'll have 1 black and 1 red each. I think the red is for the last gasp, which is at the bottom, and the black is for the actual live tracker. It's just a nice little touch, just buttons. It looks really good. And then here are the player pieces. Take a look inside here. So you've got 3 player pieces. You've got the white, the sort of dark brown there, and then the red. Nice and thick as well. I like that. And then I think another stretch goal was the printing on them as well. But they match the designs on the side of those wooden live trackers. And the guy with the umbrella and the guy with the suitcase. Again, it's just everything's got that sort of 1930s noir feel to it. It's beautiful. And then these are the black roses. I believe there's like little modules within the game. I think it's triad, 3 roses, and I can't remember what the other one is. Something to do with the moon or something. Yeah, they're just little pieces specific for that module, which is nice. And then we've just got lots of packs of different cards. So it's primarily a card-based game. You have you'll see the cloth. I'll get rid of those. You've got some. These are really nice as well. Actually, these are like little sacks, and they hold all the different components in it, so it sort of protect them. I believe they did this to protect the cards beforehand, and then they went with the sleeves as an extra as well. There's the triad. Oh, full circle. That was it. Full circle, triad, and 3 roses. And then you've got action cards. They'll go in this one with a cute little hedgehog, and then all the other cards go in that one. And it just keeps the cards all safe without the need for an insert in the box, which is a really nice touch. And they're good quality, and I love the fact they've printed them as well. Really happy with those. And then that's the board, which is cloth. I'll show you that in a bit. But yeah, so it's just the board laid out, and then there's different cards. So you've got the cards that make up the road, you've got your action cards, event cards, and everything else. This is, I don't know if this was an extra or a stretch goal. It's the problem with these Kickstarters. Sometimes you back them, and even without the delays we've had recently with the shipping crisis and everything, it still can be a long time, a year plus until you get it, and you can kind of forget what exactly it was you backed without refreshing yourself on the campaign again. But here we go. So let's look at here we go. So these are the standard live tracker cards you would normally get if it wasn't for the Kickstarter sort of wooden stretch goal extras. And then they look fine. I mean, if it wasn't for the wooden things, these I'm happy with these as well. And you have your buttons that you'd use as your trackers. They're all good. And then we've got a whole bunch of action cards. Okay, so these are blank ones. I don't know if these are like maybe spare ones in case you damage anything, or make your own ones maybe. I'm guessing you'd have to print off whatever's on the original cards and sort of stick it on there maybe. And these are, yeah, so they're all, so there's a couple of cards for each of the different types. Okay, that's interesting. And then you've got your reference cards. So looks like there's 2 double-sided cards per player there. There's 3 of each type. Move on to the next ones. Here we go. So these are the modules. So you've got your sort of module header card. It tells you all about it. And then there's cards that you would find in the base game. So your action cards, your like your character cards here. But there's some extra ones chucked in there for the modules that play differently. I think one's like a high difficulty. One is specifically for 3 players. So you have to have it at the maximum player count. But these will be interesting. Get a few games of the base game under us and that, and then we can try these modules to sort of have some variety. And then it's under the rows. Sorry, not the 3 roses, under the rows. And this is what it's a smaller module by the looks of it, less cards, but you get those 3 wooden roses with it, and then you've got the full circle. And this just looks like it is just an extra bunch. Oh no, and some allies and some characters. So there's a lot of extra cards now. That's quite a big module, content-wise. Very nice. And you can see they've all got the symbol in the top corner. So you have the little Roman numeral 3 for the triad. So if you ever mix the cards up, you can separate them easily. And then these are the main cards. So these are all action cards. I can't wait to sleeve these. I absolutely love. I'm one of those weird people that just could sit down for an hour in front of the TV and just sleeve hundreds of cards. I love it. So yeah, it's just a different mix of the cards here. So the different. So you've got like a gun. So I'm guessing these are different items and stuff you'll draw and use in the game, either to sort of protect yourself or to, you know, probe the other player and see if they're with you or against you, I guess. I really can't wait to play this with my girlfriend. She was we played Dead of Winter, her first game of that, and she was the traitor, but she played it so well because she just played it super naive, and so we just thought she's learning the game, and she played us. So I'm really looking forward to going head to head with her on this. Very interesting. And these are the road cards. They're split into three rows. So dark, sunset, and midnight, I think it is. So you start off at sunset on the bottom row as you make your way down the road to try and escape the town, and it gets further into the night time. So I don't know if things will sort of level up and get harder as you get further into it. Yeah, and they're really nice. It's a shame to sleeve them in a way because they're really nice quality cards as well. Loving the art on them. Yeah, not oh, I can't remember what the they're smooth, but they're quite tough. They're quite thick cards, and there's just a whole bunch of cards to learn. So this is gonna be, yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this manual and getting a game of this sooner rather than later because I've been waiting for this for a long time. It looks brilliant. And we'll just get the box out of the way quickly, and I'll show you the sort of play mat, which when I first got into the game I didn't want things like this because of, although this folds away in the box, it's fine. It's not you need neoprene mats that take up extra space, but it can be so useful for setup now because you can just see you've got the road starting there, and so you put your sunset, and then you move up to the end of the road and make it harder, and then other piles of cards just sitting around there. So it just makes it a lot easier to set that game up and see where everything is. But yeah, that is Mantis Falls, a game of trust. Fantastic components, fantastic Kickstarter campaign, and it looks like it's going to be a brilliant game. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see more content, head over to Instagram @alwaysplayblue, or check out the website alwaysplayblue.com. Thank you.